movie Reedviews with me, Cody Reed. So today I'm going to review Krampus, or Krampus, and it's directed by Michael Dougherty, and it stars Adam Scott and David Koechner as well as some others. And Krampus is based on like a German folklore where this like half-human, half-goat kind of thing, like a demon, but it's like an evil version of Santa Claus that also has like hooves and horns. And, he comes to visit naughty children who are naughty throughout the year. And so this movie really focuses on this family, especially this kid who accidentally summons the demon by hating on his family. So that's most of the plot. The family has to deal with Krampus as well as these like demon toys that he has, like a gingerbread man and this Jack-in-the-Box and these other like demon toys that he brings to these naughty children and naughty families. And so they have to deal with all that as well as Krampus and this huge blizzard that's happening. And the movie's like a holiday movie, but with mixtures of horror and comedy. It's really meant to be a horror comedy that's set around the holidays. And that's what I wanted to bring up first, was that the tone was just super inconsistent. I mean, it would just be funny at times, and then it would be a little more serious, and then it would have some scary moments, but then it wasn't even that scary. It was more like suspenseful, but also just kind of weird. So I know that's a lot of adjectives, but that was basically the movie. As far as some acting, we have Adam Scott, who does like pretty good in the movie. I actually liked him and his character, but then we have David Koechner, who just does his usual shtick from like The Office and Anchorman, kind of like that douchey character. And then you have the rest of the family that just gets like really annoying. Like a lot of the characters aren't likable, so I just want Krampus to kill them because I don't care about any of them. And I know the point is that they're annoying and that they're bad. That's why Krampus is visiting them. They lost that Christmas spirit. But still, it's just like I didn't care about anyone living, especially, I mean, they have like an aunt in the family and she just delivers like the funny lines in the movie and she's kind of like a jerk to everyone and kind of a sour attitude, but that's almost the whole family as well. Getting back to a positive, though, I did like a lot of the practical effects that they used in the movie. It kind of reminded me of like Gremlins and some of those movies back in the day where it was like horror comedy, but they used some practical effects. Especially Krampus, he looked really cool when you did get to see him. It kind of reminded me of like the creatures from The Village. But you don't actually get to see Krampus enough. They really show a lot of Krampus's minions, like I mentioned, his toys and the things that are attacking the family. And so, like, you have these weird creatures. Sometimes they're just goofy, like the gingerbread men in the movie were just almost like unnecessarily goofy. I wish there was more of Krampus in the movie. I mean, to me, the movie was doing okay, but then as it kept going, I lost more and more interest as the weird stuff was happening. It was almost like Home Alone, except like because of this one kid, all the family leaving, it was this one kid who accidentally gets this demon summoned. And the tone, just to go back to the tone, it was super inconsistent, and I just didn't like the way that it changed from here to there, and like funny and serious and kind of weird and goofy, and then trying to be scary, and so, nah. But if you're still deciding on seeing Krampus, you'll actually like it if you like those kind of oddball horror movies, especially from like a couple decades ago, like Gremlins or even Ghostbusters, and it kind of fits that tone and that mold. So I'm just going to give Krampus 2 out of 5 stars. I liked it for a little bit, but then it got weirder and weirder and the tone shifts were confusing. There were a couple good practical effects and some good actors, but over time I just kind of lost interest, and it wasn't even that scary to me, which is what I was expecting. Hey, but let me know what you thought. A lot of people actually like a lot of scary movies or some of these like oddball horror comedy movies. It just wasn't my jam. I was hoping to like it, and it looked pretty decent, but man, it was kind of not what I was expecting, and it wasn't scary. So leave some comments, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd love to have you here. Also send me some emails at moviereedviews@gmail.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Stitch. A lot of people think that I'm scary, but I'm just fluffy. I am cute, unlike Krampus, who's ugly. Anyways, I give it 4 out of 8 spaceships.